Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. First of all, I pay homage to the Buddha, the Dhamma and the Sangha. And I pay homage to Radhapala Bhanteji and all the present here Bhantejis, and my dear Samanira and Anagarika, and lots of metta to all dear and devoteful Upasak and Upasika. So we are very fortunate and very lucky that we have got one more opportunity to gather in this beautiful hall and to perform puja, meditation, and to listen and discuss the noble Dhamma that which taught by the Buddha. So, the Dhamma means the truth, the noble teaching, that taught by the Buddha, that which leads to get the peace and happiness and to free from suffering, to free from pain, and to gain the ultimate bliss of Nibbana. So it is very important to practice and to listen again and again, and whatever you learn, put on practice. So today I would like to talk on association. Means to associate with friends, good friends, and benefits of association with good friends and association with unwise. So in Mahamangala Sutta, the Buddha mentioned 38 Mangalas. Among them, there is a gatha means asevana cha balana, pandita nancha sevana, puja cha puja niyanang etam mangala mutamang. So this is the first mangala. There the Buddha says that asevana cha balana, pandita nancha sevana means asevana means to associate with wise one, to associate with good people, and do not associate with the unwise and foolish, and revere and paying respect those who to be revered. So here, who is wise? The Buddha says that those who understand and know the karma and karma vipaka, kusala, akusala, wholesome and unwholesome, what is wholesome and what is also unwholesome, and the action, the whatever we do, whatever we perform, and its result. Like if you perform or if you do the good karma, good action, then you will be very happy and peaceful. You can live a very comfortable and peaceful life. And likewise, if you do not understand what is good, then you will act or you will do many kinds of unwholesome action, many kinds of evil action, papa. When you perform unwholesome action, then you will suffer physically, mentally. How you will suffer? Like when you steal or when you kill something, or when you consume alcoholic or any kinds of bad habits, if you develop, then it will be bad for you. Because first of all, if you are bad, if you drink alcohol and this and that, and if you're following the wrong path, means nobody will like you. People will hate you because you are walking on the wrong path. Nobody wanted to make a friend with you. And also, if you're following wrong path, means you can't be happy, you can't live a happy life. Always you will have a tension and worry and suffering, whether it is mental suffering or physical suffering. All the time you will have some kind of suffering. So as a human being, we are working day and night, earning money, this and that. Why we earn? To live a happy life, to live a peaceful life. So for this, you need to have good association or associate with a good friend and wise one. If you associate with the wise one, if you make a correct friend, if you choose the right person to make a friend, then that person, that wise person will teach you, will lead you to the good. They will never ever encourage you to walk on wrong path, to do something bad, which the consequences will be bad. And always instruct you or inspire you to perform wholesome action, wholesome deed. And if you suffer, then they will help you. That's why it is very important to have a wise friend, a good friend. In the same way, if you associate with the bad company, wrong company, they will teach nothing good. Instead of that, all the time they will show you the wrong path. Like he will call calm for playing or gambling or consuming alcoholic, or they will use some bad words, always fighting and quarreling and looting and cheating. All these kind of things will teach you. So, having understand this all the time, we should be very aware and we should understand who is good, who is bad. If someone is so virtuous man, or if someone following the right path and practicing dhanashila bhavana, so we should associate with that person. Then you will progress on the path of Dhamma and you will be so happy and peaceful, never ever will get stuck in suffering. So related this, I would like to tell a story, little. So there was a king. Once upon a time, there was a king, and that king ruled over his kingdom so nicely. And in that kingdom, once in a year, they celebrate hunting as a sport. That time, king and all the minister and people go for hunting. So one day they went for hunting, and they surround the jungle and they beat a drum. So after hearing the drum beating, the animals are out of afraid, they're running here and there. And the king ran after one of a small deer to hunt. So that deer also running very fast and fast. So the king also just means running after that deers to hunt. And after that they reach very far away from their minister and friends, and they reach in a very big jungle. And there that king means lost his way. He don't know where to go. And that deer also lost and went somewhere. So after reaching there, he saw one pond, and he took bath there because he was very tired also. Soon after that, he just wanted to rest, and he went underneath the tree and just about to take rest. There was a parrot above that tree. So that parrot was telling that, oh, means below the tree, underneath the tree, there is a man. Go and loot and kill and take whatever things he have. Like this, that parrot was telling again and again. So that king, out of afraid, he just ran away from there and went to a mountain. There was a cave, and there lived an ascetic. So after reaching there, again there he met one more parrot, one more bird. There he met, and that time the parrot was very welcoming the king so softly. Oh man, oh king, please come and sit and have a water like this. So softly, so happily welcome that king. So king feel very comfortable and peace and happy there and relax. That time the ascetic were somewhere to search some fruits and to bring waters. After that ascetic coming back to their cave, the ascetic welcome the king and greet each other. And the ascetic offered some fruits and water to the king, because whole day he was running and going here and there, but he didn't have any kinds of foods, this and that. So the ascetic offered fruits and water. After that, the king ate that fruits and drank water. And in the last, the king asked, "Oh ascetic, oh Guruji, what is the reason? What is the cause that means this parrot, when I came here, he welcomed me so softly, and I met one more parrot in the jungle when I was taking the rest under a tree. That parrot was very cruel and telling to kill me and to load me. What is the reason behind this? Please kindly explain me." So the king request. After that, the ascetic told the whole story. That means in the jungle there was two parrots. That parrots gave two child. So after some time there was a very rain and heavy wind came. So wind came. That time both of them separated. Other means one parrot reached here and other parrot reached somewhere, and they reached that robbers, because robbers were living in the jungle. So that other parrot reached there, so they take care and they grown it up, and they taught us their way of talking, because they never ever following the right path. They don't know that what is Dhamma, what is wrong and what is right. They are always thinking to loot or to take from the people. So that is what they taught to that parrot. In the same way, the parrot that came to me, I taught him to speak so softly, to welcome people with very happily, and I taught him many means good words. That's why when you came here, that parrot welcomed you so softly, so happily, so peacefully. So what we can learn from this short story is the association is very important, no? The person with whom you associate. That's why the Buddha taught us, no? To associate with the wise one, to associate with the good one. Do not associate with bad company. Because if you make a friend with the bad people, bad company, they will teach you bad, not a good. They will teach you to lead, to go downwards, not upwards. They will teach you the way to get suffering, not come out of suffering. That's why it is very important when you're making friends, when you're associating with some people, you need to know whether the person you are making friend is good, wise or unwise. If you associate with the unwise, mean you will also become unwise. Like during the Corona, no, means like when you go what called to the Corona affected patient, you also will get. So that's what the doctor told us, to take some precaution, like wearing mask and do sanitizing every day. If you don't follow this precaution, once you get affected, if your immune system is not strong, we may die. Or if your immune is strong, means we may survive also. But for the precaution, we must take sanitizer and wear mask. In the same way, if you don't have enough understanding, enough mental power to understand what is good and what is bad, what is wholesome and what is unwholesome, That time, if you associate with the wrong company, they will fill up your mind with full of evil, full of unwholesome thoughts and action. That's why we need to have a good friend, and also you need to understand what is good and what is bad. Accordingly, you have to choose the right path, not the wrong path. Wrong path will lead you towards suffering and worry and problem, but the right path, right person will lead you towards peace and happiness and will inspire you to follow the right path. Following the right path, you will get very satisfaction, happy, and one day you may get the ultimate bliss of Nibbana. As a Buddhist, we're following the Buddha's teaching, and Buddha's teaching is the path that leads towards the eradication of suffering, the path that which leads toward peace and happiness. Buddha never told us to go and fight and doing this and that kind of papa evil, but always inspired, always taught us the right path, the right words, that which is suitable and good for us in this life and also future life. So we should understand, and having understand, wherever you're going, or with whom you're making friend, or with whom you are meet, always you should be aware. Always we should understand, and keeping this in our mind, we also should follow and practice the right path. Then we will be always peace and happiness, and you will be free from suffering. Having understand this, and you also try to practice, and Shila, Samadhi, and Panya is the most important. Shila, Samadhi, Panya is most important because if you practice the Shila, it trains your what called physical, or purify your physical activity, physical action. Your physical action will be so pure, so good. And if you practice the meditation, means your mind will be so powerful, so pure, and so good. When your mind and mental action and when your bodily action is pure, then you can live a peaceful life, and you can lead towards free from suffering. So, having understand this, all dear Upasak and Upasika, try to follow and try to put in your day-to-day life. The Buddha is so compassionate, so compassionate. Out of compassionate, he taught us with lot of difficulties which we can't imagine. Out of great suffering, he practiced, fulfilled the paramis, and it took innumerable, incalculable times just for us. So, having understand this, you should follow and always be respectful and honor. So with this short Dhamma talks, I would like to conclude here. May all beings be happy. May all beings be free from suffering. May all of you walk on the path of truth and gain the ultimate bliss of Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.